I'm with Chris Knerl, athletic trainer and strength and conditioning specialist. He's going to give us an exercise that will help us be prepared for the slopes. Do you know when you're skiing, you'll always have one better turn than the other? Well, this exercise will help strengthen our legs independently.
All right, so we're gonna do a rear foot elevated split squat. Brenda, I'm gonna go ahead and have you put your heels against the box. We're gonna take one large step with your right foot. All right, you're gonna take your left foot, put it back up on the box. All right, and now we're basically gonna be doing a single leg squat here. So you're gonna push your hips back and down. And essentially what we're doing is we're loading your right glute and your right quad, muscles that are really important for skiing. I also like this exercise for skiers because it's essentially a single leg exercise, so we're working on balance, core stability, and this left hip here, we're working on hip flexor mobility, right? So we're working on a lot of different things within one exercise.
I'm bringing my hips straight down, that's what I'm thinking of, so that my knee's at a 90 degrees.
Correct.
It takes balance.
Sure does. And if you notice too much of a stretch here in your hip flexor, the box is too high, right? So I usually start people on about a 6 to 12 inch box, right? If you're still feeling a stretch in that back hip flexor, we can go to a lower box.
Okay, all right, this one's good. Okay, this leg is strong.
All right.
I'll do the other. Okay, I'll try it. This one, take a step forward and lower.
Very good.
This is my weaker leg, I know that. So this is good.
And a couple things that you can do to adjust here to make it a little bit more comfortable. If you're feeling a big pull in this right hip flexor right now, we can either go with a smaller box or we can take a small step back so that we're not spread out so far.
Should I keep an eye on my knee so that it goes to 90 degrees?
You're doing a perfect job, but yeah, we want to make sure that that knee doesn't cross out in front of your first shoelace. So benefits that we're getting from this, it's essentially a single leg exercise, so we're working on a lot of balance. We're also working on core stability, and we're working on hip mobility in this back hip.
I
right?
feel it. I feel it in my glute and my...
Correct. All while strengthening your left glute and left quad. So we all know that quads are important for skiing, right? We get that quad burn, especially on a powder day. But this is also gonna load into that glute, which will help take some strain off of those quads.
By strengthening
Beautiful.
my glutes.
By strengthening your glutes.
And the other leg's strong now. Chris, I love this exercise because it's strengthening each leg independently. And you need that to make equally strong turns from the top of the mountain to the bottom.
It's also going to help strengthen your glutes, which is going to help protect your knee from knee injuries.